Fiona, why is it so difficult to learn?
Because
there's no straight narrative?
There's no narrative. She starts off her day and tries to start a day, and she promises the audience, as it were, or whoever they are, that there's going to be a day. So she starts brushing her teeth, and then she starts reading her toothbrush, and then she can't read the toothbrush, and then she gets out her glasses.
Because her eyesight is failing.
Her eyesight is failing. Everything is sort of falling apart, really, is the big thing, the big phrase that she keeps using later. Things are falling apart. So she can't quite ever get to a sentence and finish it. So there's a beautiful bit where she has one memory that is probably the most central memory of the whole thing, where she says about her hair, golden you called it, that day when the last guest was gone, here's to your golden, may it never, that day, what now? So she gets as far as nearly remembering something, and it collapses in her mind.
Which is the way many of us experience memory, but memorizing somebody else's experience of not being able to remember something must be incredibly difficult. Most of his plays were written in French and then translated into English, but not this one. Do you know why?
Well, I think he just happened to write this one in English first, but I think it's fundamental to it, actually, because the rhythm of it is entirely the rhythm of his own, I think, childhood speech. And there's so much of his aunt and his uncle and his mother and his father in it that you can feel them. You can feel that that's who he's drawing on. And I think that way they would have been speaking, of course, a kind of Hibernian English.
Don't you come from a similar part of Ireland?
I do. I come from another part of Ireland with a similar relationship to the city, just outside a city.
So did you hear local inflections in the text that helped you learn the part better?
I hear my mother in it remarkably, and I suspect that time sort of stood still in Ireland for pretty well from the 19th century to very recently. Now it's moved forward, so everybody spoke in that slightly old-fashioned way, the old style, and I think these phrases and this sort of poeticism that she inadvertently speaks is very much the experience I have of my family.